Hi y'all, winter is here. Should you buy a house? Should you sell your house? I'll tell you what, why don't you sit back, grab yourself a hot cup of cocoa and your s'mores, and I'm gonna break it all down. Alright, I'm the Lion of Atlanta, and I'm going to talk to you today about winter sales. And as you may or may not know, they simply dip. So there just aren't as many homes selling during the winter time. And why is that? Why do far fewer homes sell in the winter time than, say, in the spring and the summer? Well, there are a few different reasons that are going on there. One is the winter holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, they go on and on. People are traveling, people are eating, people are buying gifts. They're just not thinking about spending money on a house right now. They're thinking about their loved ones. They're thinking about travel and vacations. But there are also more subtle things going on there, like, there's just less time in a day. So people go off to work. By the time 5, 6 comes around, it's getting dark. Hey, they just want to get home, eat, talk to the kids, send the kids to bed, and, have a little chill time and then rinse and repeat. Go to bed, start up in the morning, do it all over again. There's just no time to be looking at houses. Come the weekend, they really just want to relax and chill. It's cold outside, they don't want to bother with messing around with a house. But there's also perceptions. Buyers also know, hey, there just aren't as many houses selling out here. People are waiting to sell their house in the spring and in the summer. So I may not even find the house that I really want right now. So I'm just gonna wait it out. Then you have on the seller side, well, there aren't as many buyers out there. They're spending their money on other things, so I'm not even going to list my house, even though I'm ready to sell it right now, today. I'll wait it out until the spring or the summer when I know buyers are going to start looking. All of those things combine to create a dip in the home selling for the winter months. Now, what does that mean to Joe Buyer? So Joe Buyer, understanding that there may not be as many homes on the market and that there aren't as many buyers on the market, can see that there is an opportunity for the buyers. Buyers might be able to find a really good deal during the winter months because there just isn't that much competition out there. There isn't a competition to push prices up. There aren't a whole bunch of buyers out there who are looking for property, so you just don't have to contend with other offers. You might be able to find a really great deal. On the seller side, because there aren't as many buyers out there, they're actually running a little risk. Unless they price the house correctly, meaning they're prepared to give buyers a deal, they may lose out on a whole lot of buyers just because these folks, they can wait it out. They'll wait till the spring to get a house. Meanwhile, your house is sitting there on the market day after day after day, and then come springtime, buyers will see that this house has been sitting on the market for 3 months, 4 months. More leverage for the buyer. They get to say, hey, why hasn't the house sold in 4 months? Is there something wrong with it? Yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Now they're negotiating the price down. You run a risk, but there are potential rewards when you're selling in the winter time. Just because there aren't as many folks selling means that when your house is featured in the winter, whoever is looking, they're probably going to end up seeing your house. Now, if you've done everything correctly with your realtor, meaning you've priced the house just right, you're marketing it very well, making sure everyone can see it, you might get a quick sale, you might get the price that you asked for. Things can work out great for you just because there aren't as many houses out there to be looking at. The downside for a buyer is that there just aren't as many houses, or folks are waiting to put their houses on the market, so they may not find that perfect dream home that they're looking for. They could be sacrificing their dream home for a good deal. With not as many houses being on the market, you may not see those niche homes out there that you're really looking for, that, you know, kind of fit inside your dream concept. Just because these folks are waiting. They're waiting for the spring when buying season begins. You may not get the dream house, but you might be getting a really good deal on a comparable house. A good marketing tool for the seller side would be to offer financing. So rather than compromise on the price of the home, you offer financing. Offer to hold, you know, anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000. That way the buyer can go to their lender for a lesser amount, a lesser mortgage, which might be advantageous for the buyer. You might find a deal that way without compromising on your price. Speaking of liking a home, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, ring the bell, and all that other cool stuff that YouTube really loves to see to help me out. I do appreciate it. I hope I deserve it. I hope you're really getting what you need from this video. Moving right along. During the winter months, we have shorter days. So after work hours, which are typical times for folks to be buying homes, are going to be much darker. It's going to be, you know, almost nighttime when folks are coming to look at the home. So lighting is going to be essential. You want the house to be lit up. You really want that curb appeal to shine through. So if there's any way you can shine a light on that curb appeal, that's what you want to do. Make it as warm and as inviting as possible, even though it's, you know, nighttime outside, which isn't typical for a showing. Usually folks are coming out, it's daytime. They can see all the features inside and outside the house really well. That's because they got sunlight flooding the place so that they can see everything. You want to emulate that as best you can. So that's the winter for you. No big deal if you know what you're doing. Hey, if I could be of any help, just hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you want to learn about in the real estate world. I'm happy to create a video about it. Just shoot me a comment. I'm ready to go. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Love ya. See you next time.